Deep within North Korea, hidden from the world, lies a military force like no other. Soldiers are pushed to the limits of human endurance, subjected to relentless training exercises. From hand-to-hand combat to navigating treacherous terrains, we'll witness a display of human resilience and determination. The training ground is a symphony of grunts and the thud of bodies colliding. Young recruits, some barely more than boys, are molded into weapons of war. Instructors demand absolute obedience and unwavering commitment. Sparring sessions are raw, visceral tests of strength and willpower. Broken bones are quickly patched up before the soldier is thrust back into the fray. The objective is to create soldiers proficient in combat and inured to pain, conditioned to fight with unwavering ferocity. Beyond the training grounds, the landscape itself becomes a weapon. North Korea's rugged mountains and unforgiving valleys form the backdrop for grueling endurance marches. Laden with heavy packs and weapons, they march for days on end, covering vast distances with minimal rest. The terrain is unforgiving, a relentless test of human endurance. Blistered feet are commonplace, treated with rough bandages before the march resumes. These marches are exercises in mental fortitude, designed to instill unbreakable discipline and unwavering loyalty. Through these punishing marches, they are taught to endure not only physical hardship but also the mental strain of prolonged combat. The air crackles with tension as the sharp staccato of gunfire erupts across the training ground. This is not a simulation, this is a live fire drill with live ammunition. Targets, often crude representations of enemy soldiers, are peppered with bullets. The emphasis is on accuracy and speed, on delivering devastating firepower with unwavering precision. These live fire exercises are a brutal form of conditioning, designed to acclimatize soldiers to the sights, sounds, and smells of warfare. In this crucible of fire and fury, they are forged into instruments of war, ready to unleash devastation at a moment's notice. Across North Korea's military training grounds, obstacle courses sprawl like iron serpents, each one a test of agility, strength, and sheer willpower. These courses are meticulously designed to challenge every aspect of a soldier's physical and mental capabilities. These aren't your average obstacle courses, they are formidable constructions designed to push soldiers to their absolute physical limits. The obstacles are varied and unpredictable, ensuring that no two training sessions are ever the same. Imagine scaling towering walls slick with mud, where every step is a battle against gravity and the elements. Scrambling through tunnels choked with smoke, where visibility is almost zero and every breath is a struggle. And navigating minefields with nothing but your wits and training, where one wrong step could mean failure. Every muscle screams in protest as they haul their bodies over walls, their hands raw and bleeding from the effort. The air thick with the stench of sweat and determination, a testament to their relentless drive to succeed. These courses are not just about physical strength, they demand mental resilience, the ability to strategize and adapt under pressure. Soldiers must think on their feet, constantly adjusting their strategies to overcome each new challenge. As they emerge from the final obstacle, mud-caked and exhausted but triumphant, they carry with them the knowledge that they have conquered yet another challenge. This triumph is not just a physical victory, but a mental one, reinforcing their belief in their own capabilities and resilience. When winter descends upon North Korea, blanketing the landscape in snow and ice, the training intensifies. For the North Korean soldier, the harsh winter conditions are another tool to be mastered. Imagine marching for days on end through knee-deep snow, the biting wind whipping at exposed skin. Picture practicing hand-to-hand combat in sub-zero temperatures, your breath forming icy clouds in the frigid air. The cold is relentless, seeping into every crevice, numbing fingers and toes. These exercises are as much about mental fortitude as they are about physical endurance. In the heart of winter, they learn to embrace the cold, to turn it to their advantage. The coastline of North Korea becomes another battleground, a place where the harsh realities of war meet the relentless training of soldiers. Here, soldiers engage in rigorous amphibious assault training, pushing their physical and mental limits to the edge. The objective is clear: to seamlessly transition from sea to land, mastering the art of amphibious warfare. They become a formidable force, ready to strike from any direction at any time. Imagine emerging from the frigid waters, your body numb from the cold, yet your mind sharp and focused, your senses heightened. You must immediately engage in a firefight, with no room for hesitation. Picture paddling inflatable rafts through choppy seas, the salt spray stinging your eyes and the wind howling in your ears. As you prepare to storm a beachhead, every muscle in your body strains against the elements. They train relentlessly, honing their skills in both land and sea warfare, becoming masters of their environment. The sea, often considered a barrier, becomes their ally, a conduit for surprise attacks and strategic maneuvers. As they emerge from the surf, weapons raised, they embody the spirit of the amphibious warrior, resilient and unyielding. Their training is relentless, their resolve unbreakable, and their mission clear. These soldiers are not just trained for combat, they are forged by the elements, becoming one with the sea and land. As they emerge from the surf, weapons raised, they embody the spirit of the amphibious warrior, ready to face any challenge. They are the epitome of strength, endurance, and tactical prowess, true amphibious warriors. The cityscape presents a unique set of challenges for any military force. North Korea's military incorporates extensive urban warfare drills into its training regimen, transforming bustling cities into mock battlefields. Imagine navigating the deserted streets of a ghost city, the silence broken only by the echo of your footsteps and the staccato bursts of gunfire. Soldiers learn to move like phantoms through the urban jungle, mastering the art of camouflage and deception. The urban environment demands adaptability, quick thinking, and a keen understanding of how to use the terrain to their advantage. As they move through the desolate cityscape, they are the embodiment of the urban warrior, ready to engage the enemy on their own terms. For the North Korean soldier, the ability to survive in the wild is not just a valuable skill, it's a necessity. Survival training is woven into the fabric of their military training, transforming them into resourceful and adaptable survivors. Imagine being dropped into the heart of the wilderness, stripped of all modern conveniences, with nothing but your wits and a few basic tools to rely on. They learn to identify edible plants, to track animals, and to build fires using only natural materials. The wilderness becomes their classroom, their provider, their testing ground. As they navigate the dense undergrowth, they are the embodiment of the self-reliant survivor, at home in the wild. The threat of chemical warfare hangs heavy over the Korean peninsula, casting a long and ominous shadow over the region. The potential for such devastating attacks is a constant concern for both military and civilian populations. North Korea's military incorporates rigorous chemical warfare drills into its training regimen to prepare its soldiers for the unthinkable. These exercises are not just routine, they are intense, meticulously planned and executed with precision. Imagine the searing panic of a simulated chemical attack, the air thick with the stench of unknown toxins, your vision blurring as you struggle to don your gas mask. The urgency is palpable, every second counts. These drills are designed to instill a healthy dose of fear, to hammer home the importance of preparedness and swift reaction. Soldiers must be ready to respond instantly, without hesitation. Soldiers learn to recognize the signs of a chemical attack, understanding the subtle cues that could mean the difference between life and death. They practice donning their protective gear in seconds, a skill that must become second nature, almost reflexive, and to administer first aid to those who have been exposed. This includes decontamination procedures and emergency medical responses. They train in realistic simulations, navigating obstacle courses shrouded in simulated chemical agents. These environments are designed to mimic the chaos and confusion of an actual attack. As the soldiers emerge from the simulated attack zone, they carry with them the knowledge and skills to face this invisible enemy head-on. Their training ensures they are not just survivors but also defenders against the unseen threats of chemical warfare. As the sun dips below the horizon and darkness descends upon the Korean peninsula, North Korea's military training shifts gears. The cover of darkness provides a tactical advantage, and North Korean soldiers are rigorously trained to exploit it. Imagine navigating dense forests, your senses heightened, relying on stealth and cunning to avoid detection. Night vision goggles become their eyes, amplifying the faintest glimmer of light. These exercises are about mastering the night, turning it into their ally. As they melt into the shadows, they are the embodiment of the nocturnal warrior, as comfortable operating under the cloak of darkness as they are under the light of day. As we've journeyed through the rigorous world of North Korea's military training, we've witnessed a testament to human endurance and a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict. These soldiers, some incredibly young, are pushed to the very edge of their physical and mental limits, molded into instruments of war. Their world is one of hardship and sacrifice, where the individual is subservient to the collective, and obedience is paramount. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Unknown Facts for more explorations of the world's most fascinating and often unsettling stories.